Then Jesus turns around to heal the ear of the servant. Now, interestingly, this is the very last miracle that Jesus does before going to the cross. And this is hugely important. Jesus did not come for the healthy, he came for the sick. He came to die for us even when we hated him. He healed the ear of the man who came to arrest him, which is totally in alignment with the nature of Jesus. Then Jesus is taken to the house of the chief priest to be questioned. This is the same time where Peter, who followed at a distance, was questioned on whether or not he knew Jesus. And just like Jesus said during dinner, he denies Jesus 3 times. Then the rooster crows. Once Peter figures out what he has done, he goes away and weeps bitterly. Now, in the meantime, Jesus is being questioned by the religious leaders. And the way Jesus answers them is kind of peculiar. He doesn't answer them in like a straightforward way like we would expect. He says, if I tell you, you won't believe me. And if I asked you, you wouldn't answer. And then they ask him more directly, are you the Messiah? And then he says, you have said so. That seems like a really weird way of proclaiming yourself as the Messiah, almost as if he's hiding it or that he's nervous or something. But that's not the case at all. He's actually quoting Daniel 7:13, which is all about him being the Messiah, which is amazing. There are literally hundreds of prophecies about the Messiah, and Jesus checks off every single one of them, even when he's being questioned to be put to death. Now, the religious leaders have found him guilty, but they cannot crucify Jesus yet. Jesus would need to be found guilty in a Roman court before a conviction of crucifixion is possible. But even though he has not been found guilty in a Roman court, they still blindfold him and beat him up. They're literally torturing him. And this is totally uncool. If a Roman officer would have seen this happening, the religious leaders would have gotten in a lot of trouble for it. And this just speaks to the malice that the religious leaders have towards Jesus. They're certainly motivated by evil.